Hey everyone, back with more Zenless. I'm gonna continue on with the region story right along the way. Anyway, it seems like my stream from earlier was lucky. I just loaded it back in during the conversation that the bank was having. So let's continue. We finally reached our gang's hideout. That was so scary. What's the next stage? A combat test or a talent show? New friends, the Inna gang welcomes you. I am Griff Ashton, current boss of the Enna gang.
Griff? So he's the boss of the Enna gang. Maybe he knows something about the perpetrator. Come to think of it, this place really does look a lot like what we saw in Toby's memories. Also, something's really strange. Almost all the Bangbu here seem to be Data-Boo. But why?
Oh, this Bangbu has a family name, and even in Aga, he's definitely special. Oh, wait, what should my glasses saying? Boss Grip, you were allowed here because we received the revelation. We don't want to keep drifting without purpose. We long to contribute to the Enna gang's great cause. Very good, that's the spirit. But they said 3 new members are coming. Why is there 1 extra? Never mind, and before having 5 members is nothing unusual after all. Boss, does this mean you're officially members of the Enna gang now? Oh, more or less. Once you've got the Great Prophet's approval, you're in. He's the oldest member of the Enna gang and the first large data pool to receive the revelation. Every new member must earn his approval before joining. Alright, follow me. Running like cannon, isn't that really risky? I think so, yeah. Oh, that'll do it. That's weird Bangbu statues, that's adorable. Retro fucks. Chest here? Oh, I can't go over. Alright, so I need to get up there first. I can hop around. My earlier criticism was terribly shallow. One interest dimensional should be with me is magnificent. Artistic value is true no Enna gang turf, no entry. This room belongs to someone even higher than our boss, the great one above the boss. No entry without the boss's permission. Above the boss? Doesn't that mean the boss's permission wouldn't count? No idea, the point is no entry. Aww. My charge is almost gone. I need the hibernation pod. I was here first, the early who gets the charge. I need more. Let's come first served. You two seem awfully energetic for Bangbus who hibernate. Alright. I'll hug the row behind this box. Now no other bank can break it. Wait, what? How am I supposed to use it then? You're not supposed to use it yet. I can walk for 2 days straight without charging. I can swim for 2 days straight. For 2 days without spraying a leak. No load is too heavy for me. No distance is too far for me. See, every one of my workers is a special skill. Which one should I choose? Yeah, I can't access it. Well, how do you like the haircut? Top of my head feels exactly the same. Don't look at your eyes, feel it with your logic ball. I'm feeling no hair at all. Oh. Enna Gang's Top Picks Limited Edition. Don't buy it, regret it. It's a lot of weird random prompts. Wow, here's something? Oh, great prophet, I've brought 4 new members who received the revelation. Oh, more new disciples. Good, good. Enna Gang grows stronger. One day all Bangbu shall see the truth.
So this is Prophet Boo, the oldest Bangbu of the Enna Gang.
Come, children, tell me what kind of revelation each of you received. Oh no, we're gonna make some shit up and then we're gonna get found out. Or we're gonna make some shit up and like get the highest approval. Under the last one, last one, because we first. Which of you would like to go first? Oh, straight prophet, on such an important mission, I posted the most outstanding Boo among us speakers. Yep, we're gonna force him first. Huh? Me? He's a kind and dependable Bangbu. If it weren't for his help, I have never made it here. No, you go first, I insist. Ah, my friend, you're far too humble. It only makes this Bangbu feel even more ashamed. I also propose that this outstanding Boo go first. Outstanding Boo goes first. Well... Alright. Since your companions all agree, you go first.
I never should have fixed that elevator. How was I supposed to know it'd end up like this?
Lel.
This revelation thing, I don't even know what it is. What am I supposed to say?
Apologies, Master. No relevant data found regarding the Enna Gang's revelation. Suggestion: respond vaguely and attempt to bluff your way through.
Follow Fairy's advice. The revelation was very shocking, very spectacular. It just appeared all of a sudden. Yes, very shocking. Talking sure about spectacular? What are you talking about? Wait, don't tell me you didn't actually receive the revelation. Then, what are you doing here? Wait, are you an Space Patrol too? No, I mean no harm. I'm here to help the Bangbu. No excuses. You won't trust any Bangbu who hasn't received the revelation. They're all puppets controlled by those 3. You can't trust a single one of them. Oh, great prophet, please tell us what we should do. Bangbu who hasn't received the revelation, but you don't seem like a bad Bangbu. This is certainly unprecedented, but then again there's been no shortage of unprecedented happenings lately, such as the return of the Great One. I believe we should leave his fate to the Great One. Yes, Great Prophet, I'll take this one to see the Great One at once. The Great One could be... Hey you, what are you standing around for? Come with me, I'll take you to see the Great One right now. And so you're escorted to a sealed door. You've arrived at the Great One's temporary chambers. You stay where you are, no funny business. Great One, are you there? You apprehended a suspicious Bangbu and are unsure how to deal with him. We humbly await your guidance.
Oh? Is that so? Then come on in.
Ramiel? Yes, Great One, we're coming in now. You, go in first. I'll be right behind you. Behave.
The Great One. Could that be the culprit? That voice sounds weirdly familiar.
Sounds like Remiel. Ah, hang on. Wait, what? Why did shit just shut down? That's weird. I didn't alt tab. I did alt tab to my Steam. That was very good. Yep, it's Remiel.
Remiel? Why are you here?
A human voice came from the bamboo body. Maybe Remiel, be careful.
She's up to no good. She is the
This one is definitely no good.
partner in crime of a fugitive like me, after all.
Answer me, Remiel. Why are you here? And what are you doing with the Enna gang?
Oh my, that is a curious question. Barging into someone else's home uninvited, then starting with, "Why are you here?" How terribly rude. Oh wait, I suppose I did something similar myself not long ago. Never mind, not important.
Hey, Remiel, you know each other?
Yes? Haven't I mentioned before? This is the proxy from the External Strategy Department.
Oh, I remember that cute, slightly clueless looking fox that was so much fun to tease.
A little too talkative, aren't we, Griff?
She looks angry. I'm sorry, I said too much, now. Please put the feathers away. There's no need to use it on the bamboo. Right now, you two, please continue. Griff quickly bolts out of the room and slams the door behind him.
Well then, it's just the two of us now, my charming little bamboo. I must say, I didn't expect you to have such a practical, yet rather adorable, little skill. You haven't used this, little trick for anything mischievous, have you?
I feel like you're imagining something really weird. Wait, how did you manage to get me off track again? If I remember correctly, in our Q&A game, it's my turn to ask the questions.
Sure. What would you like to know this time?
Why are you on the Enna gang's turf? And why do all the bamboo here seem to respect you so much?
My, you really should listen when people are talking, Miss Impatient. Didn't I already tell you? This is my home. What's strange about finding me in my own home?
So, you're the real leader of the Enna gang?
What are you talking about? The leader of the Enna gang is Griff, the one who brought you in just now. Me? I'm only a poor soul they took in recently, that's all.
But don't the Enna gang's bamboo hate humans? Why would they?
Because the bamboo they call Prophet Boo saw me once, long ago. It must have been over 100 years ago. I never imagined a bamboo could live that long. In his eyes, I'm still the Void Hunter, and a friend of their mother, Lady Sunbringer, the person they hold most dear.
Yes, that makes sense. Does the bamboo actually have like either similar life forms to humans or the built-in obsolete and stuff?
But that makes even less sense. Weren't you wanted because you tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer and failed? In which case, shouldn't the Enna gang's bamboo hate you even more?
Oh, that part's simple.
You didn't tell them.
'Cause, as far as the Enna gang understands it, the three Sunbringers now governing Rose Califer, they're
I'm the
all
real-
imposters.
What did you say? The three Lady Sunbringers we have now, even if they're not exactly as they once were, they're still Sunbringers, aren't they?
Who knows? At the very least, the Enna gang bamboo don't see it that way. They believe only in the revelation they saw. And to them, It's proof that the true Lady Sunbringer is calling out for help.
The revelation they saw. What exactly was it?
How should I know? I'm not a Bangboo. But I've heard this so-called revelation is a vision that occasionally appears to Databoo while they're processing Rosetta data. The true Lady Sunbringer, imprisoned in endless darkness.
Huh? Wait, hold on. The real Lady Sunbringer is imprisoned? By whom? No, that can't be right. There's no way anyone could pull off something like that.
Sorry, I've got no idea either. All right, Miss Curious. I've answered quite a few of your questions already. Is it my turn now?
What do you want to ask?
No need to be so nervous. Aren't we close enough to know anything by now? My question is the same as yours. Why are you here, my dear Proxy?
Remember Toby? The Bangboo we rescued from Gertablulu? We managed to restore some of Toby's memories. He was kidnapped, and the place where it happened had Enna Gang graffiti.
I see. So you've come to the Enna Gang looking for answers. Singularity leakage, the culprit behind the Bangboo case, the Enna Gang, Gertablulu. If my guess is right...
What is it, Remiel?
No, it's nothing. Just a passing thought. Speaking of which, how about I do you a little favor, Miss Detective? I can step in as Lady Remiel of the Enna Gang, put in a good word for you, and have the Enna Gang Bangboo assist you in locating this, crime scene.
Really? That'd be a huge help, Remiel. Thanks. Wait. There's a catch, isn't there? No, knowing you, of course there is. All right, out with it. What are you plotting this time?
Wow, Miss Detective. Isn't that a little much? I told you my condition ages ago. Help me investigate Gertablulu. And if I'm not mistaken, Gertablulu and the culprit you're after may end up being connected.
Not this again. Enough with the riddles already. Remiel, could you please clarify what you mean?
Very well. I'll try to restrain myself. Though, I am rather fond of riddles. A riddle keeps the uninvolved safely in their garden of ignorance, while guiding those who seek the truth one step at a time toward the heart of the mystery. In the end, a riddle is simply what truth looks like when the people involved don't all have the same information. But enough philosophy. Let's ask Griff about the place you're searching for. Griff's good at rallying people. He'll definitely be able to help.
I hope this works out.
Wow, just stole a bunch of arcade machines from somewhere. Oh, this cutest little tiny bamboo machines. But at least that explains why they locked it off. So how do I get that? Oh, that side. How do I get out? How do I get out? Who gave you permission to take a break? While sucking all other Bengu out, they're grinding. You'll all be left in the dust before you know it. But I'm exhausted. All work and no rest makes the best when you are wrecked. Together with Ramiel, you briefly explain to Griff what you're investigating. To avoid causing unnecessary panic, you deliberately leave out any information related to the culprit. Griff immediately gathers the nearby bank. Before long, Lady Ramiel, Master Fox, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. A few of the gang recognize the place you're looking for.
Just as I'd expect from you, Griff. Quick and efficient.
Hey, the place you're looking for is deep below us, right at the bottom of the retroflux zone. Some of us were scouting out a new hideout a while back. That area was actually one of our backup options. But recently, the electronics down there started malfunctioning and the heater levels were all weird too. I was worried it might be dangerous for Bang, so I had to seal it off. Master Proxy, are you really planning to go there? It's dangerous. I even heard that there's singularity languages down there.
Don't worry, Griff. I'll go with her.
Huh? Ramiel? You're coming too?
Wasn't that our agreement? I help you follow the culprit's trail, and you help me investigate Gerta Blulu. What? Have you forgotten already, my dear partner in crime?
Something's not right. Did you just talk me into this again?
This is one of those moments when overthinking won't do you any favors, Miss Detective.
Fine, the body is a void hunter's help to protect you anyway.
Besides, rather than concern yourself with such trivial details, my adorable little Bangbu, before we officially set out, could you change back into your proxy form for me? Those short little arms and legs won't be much help after all.
Master Proxy usually have another hidden entrance. It's inside the phone of the street. There's a hidden elevator there and it's big enough for humans, so I'll let the bamboo guarding it on the wave. We'll let the bamboo guarding it know to wave you through when it sees you.
Got it. I'll be right there.
Briefly disconnect from the HDD and consciousness returns to Member Home.
So, we've confirmed that the place where Toby was kidnapped is indeed at the very bottom of the retroflux zone. But I still can't shake the feeling that Ramiel's keeping something from us. Like she said, in a Q&A game, the one answering can't lie. But that doesn't mean they have to tell the whole truth. For starters, we still don't know why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer, or what her real objective is.
Yeah. Back in the retroflux zone, I actually thought about asking her why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer. But somehow, I had a feeling she'd just dodge the question. As for what she's really after, well, at least the part she's willing to tell us is pretty clear. She wants to use mine and Pyrosa's ability to manipulate the singularity leakage to track down Gerta Blulu.
Toby's kidnapping, the recurring singularity leakages, Gerta Blulu? I have a feeling there's a connection between all of them that we're still missing.
Yeah, Ramiel said something similar too. looks like the only way we're getting any real answers is by finding that crime scene at the bottom of the Retroflux zone.
Billy and Cecilia should both be resting in their rooms. Do you want me to ask them to go with you?
No need. I can handle it myself. Too many people might tip them off, and it could make the Enna gang Bangbu nervous too. Besides, with Pyrois and Remiel there, I think we'll be alright.
Okay. Stay alert. Fairy and I will support you remotely.
Target located. Optimal route planned.
Alright, let's move.
You can count on Fairy and me for remote support. Stay safe out there, people. Okay, good stuff now. Maybe mini bank doors. Oh, I can. That's cool. Welcome to Budiak's Divination Parlor. Lost man, would you like to glimpse the truth of fate? Come, let the crystal ball and divination unveil a fragment of your destiny. A divination reading? That's right, I am Budiak, most Calipha's master diviner. My readings are far more accurate than ordinary fortune-telling. Can't know why. What makes you say that? That's a trade secret, but I can tell you this much. My methods are far more scientific. If you're curious about the rest, why not try a reading? Okay. Then I'm done. Hey there, low. Wait, what was it again? Lost Bangbu? Welcome to Budiak's Divination Parlor. I'm Diviner Boo, apprentice fortune teller, learning divination art. That's right, I haven't finished my training yet, but my master has allowed me to handle certain kinds of readings. Certain kinds. That would be compatibility readings. No man who ever turns out a chance to hear some juicy gossip. If you got any gossip of Bangbu might enjoy any troubles, come tell me all about them. I mean, come to me for a reading. Cute. Oh wait, what? That's... Are there any other little Bangbu doors that can open up? Yeah, it's scattered around. I'll go this one first. Oh wow, this place is fancy. Inside the bottle cap shop sits a voice tube like the ones you only find in the street. Try it out. Eos leaned towards the voice tube and offered a quick reading. A moment later, a voice came right through the tube. Mr. Forbes, you find the answer. Excuse me, who are you? If you don't remember me, no matter, allow me to introduce myself. I'm the account manager for CapBlue Profit Plus Plus. Just call me CapBlue. Are you contacting us because you finally decided to subscribe to CapBlue Profit Plus Plus? I'd like to know a bit more about CapBlue Profit Plus Plus. Could you explain it again? Of course, happy to. CapBlue Profit Plus Plus is a rock-solid bottle cap investment product. Perfect for customers like you who want to grow their cap savings fast. CapBlue Profit Plus Plus is a rock-solid track record. Last cycle's returns reached an incredible 33.6%. Guaranteed principal, guaranteed returns. It simply isn't a bad place to invest your bottle caps. Subscribe to CapBlue Profit Plus Plus today and enjoy 50% off the service fee. Just 100 bottle caps flat. What are you waiting for? An opportunity like this only comes once a lifetime. If you decided to subscribe, please provide your address and we'll send stuff to your door immediately. If you also ask about returns, isn't that rate of return way too high and you're saying it's guaranteed profit with 0 risk, can an investment deck really exist? Also, how do you even earn 0.6 of bottle cap? Easy there, let me put it simply. Cap pool profit plus really can't earn that much. The figure comes after averaging out the kickback, adjustments that's most perfectly normal. In short, after a comprehensive assessment of your situation, we conclude that cap pool profit plus is the wealth management product best suited to your needs. Are you sure you don't like to reconsider? Time for light. No thanks, I can earn bottle caps faster on my own than by buying well products. He also back away from the voice tube, ignoring the scam on the other end. Turns out that once a bank gets rich, they start attracting unwanted attention from other bank groups to terrifying. And the other options. How about subscription fee? Why is a subscription fee fixed at 100 caps? That's a huge amount for an ordinary bank boo, isn't it? Most bank boos really afford that much. No need to rush, let me put it this way. Cap Pool Profit Plus is a wealth management product designed specifically for bank use who already have some ball cap savings. In short, after a comprehensive assessment, blah 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 blah. Declining. Nope, there's a scam written all over it. I'm not falling for it. Okay, I can't go into the water. A little stream runs through the 4 booths bottle cap shop, or rather a trickle through a ditch. Who would have thought a underground shop count as one of Gresham's rare waterfront properties? Considering the shop is within Central Park, the water probably comes from the fountain. Well, that's expensive. There are always humans and bank booths tossing bottle caps at the fountain dishes, and if you inevitably slip past the cleaners, drift into the waterway and end up in the hands of the bottle cap shop staff. Oracles apparently never thought to put a proper vault for all those bottle caps. Instead, the whole fortune is piled up right there. Apparently, keeping your fortune where your bodies can see it serves 2 purposes at once. Motive to stand to work harder and as you quietly show off your wealth. Maybe that's why some of New Ergu's wealthiest people can't get enough cold hard cash. Hey there, wandering boo, did you know your skeleton there's no problem bottle caps can't solve? And if there is, just throw even more bottle caps at it. Bottle caps are seriously powerful. The name Forbes, the richest. Wait, is this a reference to Forbes, the wealth magazine? Dang, I'm slow. Future richest bank boon all for Skeletor. Future? Yes, future. I have a dream to build a ball cap empire here in Skeletor, where every cap passes through my hands. But for now, the empire is still just getting off the ground. Young boo interested in investing in joining an empire? What do I need to do? Simple, bottle caps. More caps means more staff, and more staff means even more caps. I'm looking for a certain gear bottle cap. If you've got one out, answer. Goods of your choosing. Say, deal. Excellent, you're officially one of my investments now. I promise you won't regret today's choice. How much of interesting. It's good to see you, my investment. If you have any spare gear bottle caps, I'll gladly buy them at a high price. So what's your dream? My dream is to collect as many bottle caps as possible and bring the chaotic bottle cap market to order. Every companion willing to help is vital to that goal. Naturally, then includes you, my instant investment. When I found all 15, bottle caps, more bottle caps, every bottle cap out there. Thank you for your investment. Please accept these goods in return for your bottle caps. Right, yeah. When the bottle caps come down, has everyone noticed that the bottle caps circulating in the public market have been raised scarcer lately? As not just quantity, the quality has taken a serious nosedive too. Used to be you could pick up some rare finds, but now it's all just the same boring run of the stuff you see everywhere. What's happening to a ball cap market? Where's it all hidden? So I'm not the only one who views that this way. Wait, who's gonna cover the ball caps I'm short on? I know just a spot. It's a shop in Emerald Central Park that specializes in all kinds of rare ball caps. Word is most of the rare ball caps on the market, and up there, I always for the time myself. And okay, let's just summon all 15. I'm not even getting polychromes. Oh my dear investor, this one ball cap was a very special meeting for both of us. Isn't this just a regular bottle cap? You're not wrong. This gear bottle cap itself isn't anything special, but surely you could say small change ends up to a big difference in the accumulation of bottle cap wealth is no exception. A sharp entrepreneur doesn't need a generous investor try. Besides, thanks to you, I've already gotten why I need to check out the bottle cap game. It's time to reap the rewards for your generous investments. Please accept without hesitation the returns I've prepared for you. More than earned them. Oh, now you're body cruise. Wolf of gear. Most of the caps in the underground shops are piled up haphazardly, but the ones in the 6 case are arranged in order. These bottle caps are anything but ordinary, yet every one of them bears a for sale tag. It seems this ambitious underground merchant cares less about collecting rarities and about turning them to even greater profits. Still, for buying booze, the premium caps handpicked by 4 booze are the height of luxury. The prices are probably outrageous. Oh shoot, no other. That was irritating. That's what I'm thinking about. Also, the Anna gang and the head of the Bamboo Supply delegation, both in my humble underground shop. What do I owe the honor? A little underground shop, and to more than any Bamboo or skeleton can tell that with the mountain of caps, this place is anything but ordinary. Incredible, you managed to collect this many bottle caps? What an eye-opener. So what brings you to here? Bottle caps have always been important because skeletons Bangboo's that even served as currency. I believe bottle caps are vital to maintaining harmony along the rules, leaving more than half of them in the hands of a single Bangboo citizens clearly detrimental to the you hardly enjoy. Therefore, Mr. Forgoose, we hope you will cooperate with the Bangboo Affairs delegation in managing these assets. Blah blah blah. For Booze, don't listen to them. The delegation only wants your caps because they are afraid your fortune could threaten their authority. Now they're here to take it away from you. Join forces with the NR gang and don't touch your caps. We even have to collect more oil if you back us up and be our friend. Makes you any different. You're just trying to draw all the ball caps to your side so the NR gang becomes more Bangboo, aren't you? The NR gang is just looking for a partner. How's that the same? I understand where both of you are coming from, but before I make my decision, there's something I need to confirm. Is it true that I already possess more than half of our skeleton's ball caps? It is absolutely true. In fact, half is our most conservative estimate. The actual share may be even higher. I must say, it's quite an achievement. Thank you for confirming. In that case, I have the answer. 8%, what a beautiful number. Once you cross that threshold, you can shape the entire ball cap economy as you please. Then you agree that I'm in the perfect position to side with neither of you, and instead use my caps to establish a third force of Skeletor's ball cap economy? The risk you're taking are simply too great. Still hope you'll weigh the pros and cons carefully. Cooperating with the Bangboo Affairs delegation remains your best option. It makes no difference to me. The NR gang just wants to make friends. We don't care about titles or formalities. The conclusion is clear. For too long, the Bangboo bottle cap market has been chaotic and unregulated. What it needs is an authoritative, completely neutral mediator. And Forbu's bottle cap empire is precisely that organization. Our mission is to safeguard a free and healthy bottle cap market and pledge eternal neutrality. Now that upon a foundation built of bottle caps witness the birth of a great and grand empire. Oh gosh. Okay. Wolf of this. So why is Okay. If I had thought one step further just now, I wouldn't have. No, now's not the time to regress. I should stay calm, support the situation, countermeasure. No, it's too late to just sit and watch now. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What are you doing? I'm playing a game of Bangkok King chess and I can't see anything to win. Hold on. A human? Is that a human I'm seeing? Get to teach me Bangkok chess? Instructor who listening to something that's ridiculous? They say Bangkok can burn out their cores from the TV, seeing the most unexpected hallucination right before shutdown. Looks like my time is running out. Sorry everyone, this life I'll definitely take better care of my core. I'm not a hallucination, I'm just expecting people who doesn't understand chess. I see, that's good. It's not a hallucination. No wait, that's not good. I still have to face a crushing defeat. Gather the pieces together. Focus the attack on one point. Are you teaching me how to play chess? This still has to be a hallucination. Wait. Black strategist searches for weaknesses in the opponent while simply for the remaining black pieces to concentrate and create small-scale 2-on-1 skirmishes. Gather the pieces, focus the attack. I've never seen a move like that, but that also means the opponent definitely distracted. Worth a try. After a chaotic, seemingly messy, maneuvering battle from an outsider's perspective, the black side flipped the tables from a losing position and secured victory. Great, so it wasn't a hallucination. Thanks to your help, we were able to win this battle. I fully grasped the charm of Bangkok chess techniques. Although I can't split the reward with you, but I know exactly what humans like. After thanking you profusely, the polite little Bangkok pulls out a mini cargo truck from somewhere as a token of gratitude. Sure. Can't stay quiet. Why can't I stay quiet? Interfere in 2 matches. Okay, where am I going now? Elevating back to the streets.
Pardon me. Is something troubling you? You have been circling this phone booth for quite some time now.
What phone booth? Never heard of it. Nope, never heard of any booth at all.
Huh? But it is behind you.
Sigrid? Didn't expect to see you here. What's going on?
Greetings, Miss Bell. While on patrol, I came across this Bangbu citizen. He appeared to be in some distress, so I stopped to inquire about his situation.
I don't need any help from you ask me to quote books. I'm just waiting for someone, that's all. Just waiting for someone.
Waiting for someone? And who might that be?
I can't say, but I'm waiting for someone. That someone will be here any minute now.
This Bangbu. Is he the one Griff mentioned that's guarding the phone booth? Oh, he's way too nervous. Secret's already starting to get suspicious. I've got to think of something before he gives himself away. Secret, actually. The person he's waiting for is,
I see. Citizen, the one you await is Mr. Gaboo. Is that right?
Mr. Gaboo? Who the heck is that?
I do not know. But we must stay here. We must wait for Mr. Gaboo. Perhaps today. Perhaps tomorrow. But one day.
Isn't this
wait no
Waiting for
longer.
Godot
For
reference?
Mr. Gaboo.
Oh
will
shit, that's a
finally
deep
arrive.
cut.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
line
it is.
from the
Holy,
famous
that is a
play,
deep
Awaiting
cut.
Gaboo. Did I get that right?
Waiting for Godot. Actor who? Me?
Are you not an actor from Spotlight Theater? But the line you just quoted was unmistakably from... Ah, wait. I understand now. In the script of Awaiting Gaboo, there is no phone booth, no Spotlight Theater, and no actor boo. He must have immersed himself in the role for so long that he is still mentally in character. Yes, that must be it. I ought not disturb his rehearsal any further. My apologies, Mr. Actor. I misunderstood the situation and rudely interrupted your rehearsal.
Rehearsal? Oh, right. Boss says only through constant practice on the bit we can rebuild courage and conviction and become outstanding men who worthy of protecting Lady Sunbringer.
Indeed. Only by holding fast to courage and conviction can we fulfill our duty to protect Rose Califer.
These two? How are they even having a conversation right now? They're not talking about the same thing at all. Whatever. At least Secret doesn't seem to suspect anything. If she finds out where Remiel is, explaining everything would be a nightmare. We've come this far already. I'll just play it by ear.
Well then, now that the misunderstanding has been cleared up, I shall not interrupt your rehearsal any further. Farewell, you two. I wish you a pleasant day.
After nodding to you, Secret leaves. Did I hear that right? Lady Secret was actually cheering us on. Could it be Lady Secret's actually one of the Enna gang?
No. Absolutely not. You've got the wrong idea. A very, very wrong idea.
After quite a bit of explaining, you finally convinced the bank boo in front of you to drop that absurd idea. With the bank boo leading the way, you take the hidden elevator inside the phone booth back to the Retroflux zone. This is so stupid. Love it.
Well, it's about time you showed up. Amber Hall isn't that far. What kept you?
Actually, Secret
You're
almost got
acting
caught
more
by her.
and more like a partner in crime now, covering for your accomplice in front of an airspace patrol officer. Still, I have some understanding of what kind of person Secret is. Rigid, earnest, and her intuition is unnervingly sharp. She's certainly difficult to deal with.
Secret's intuition, hard to say if it's really that accurate.
Fair enough. That's the nature of intuition. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it isn't. Alright, enough of that. We should head off to the crime scene on the lower level of the Retroflux zone. The entrance is this way. Griff is already waiting for us.
Hang on. Okay. How do I get rid of these boxes and stuff? Was it that I can... No, I can't. So, wow, so this is what the Master Proxy really looks like. So full of life, so charming.
Alright, Griff. That's enough flattery. The sky will get dark soon, so we should get moving.
Ah, yes, honored guests. Look, I've already cleared away all the barricades around the elevator ahead. It goes straight down to the bottom of the Retroflux zone. You'll be there in no time. But after you take the elevator down, you need to hit a little further in to get to the place in the photo. there is pretty straightforward, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Safe travels on, I guess. Let's go. Together with Remy, we take up elevator to the bottom floor of the retroflux zone.
Here we are. The bottom floor of the retroflux zone. Just like the energy hub I visited before, the lingering ether here isn't normal either. The concentration and activity levels are way off. In other words, there's probably another singularity leakage deeper inside. Come to think of it, Griff mentioned something like that too.
Shoot, what did it say?
Hey, that
Suddenly, a white feather drifts into view and playfully grazes the tip of your nose.
tickles! Remy Hell, what are you doing?
Why, to bring a certain someone back from her own little world, of course. Now then, Miss Detective, what new clue have you uncovered? Oh my, are you upset? Then how about this? I'll give you a feather as well, and you can try to get me to sneeze too. Then we'll be even Steven. Deal?
You take the feather from Remy regularly on the tip of her nose several times. But nothing happens. How could a winged tyrant sneeze from her own feathers?
There. Now we're even. So, tell me, what did you find?
The lingering ether in this area, its concentration and activity aren't normal. And it's a lot like the energy hub I've been to. In other words, if we keep going deeper, the odds of running into a singularity leakage are very high. So, as we keep moving deeper, we'll need to avoid singularity leakages as much as possible. Remiel, I need you to follow my directions, okay? I'm pretty dang confident in my proxy skills, so we should be just fine. Remiel? Are you listening? Remiel?
I'm listening. Please, go on.
I already finished, Miss Absent-Minded Void Hunter.
My apologies. My mind wandered for a moment. It won't happen again. But I did hear everything you said. Really. Relax. I'll follow your lead. After all, your faith in the legendary proxy. I'll leave the route planning to you, oh great Faithin.
Mind using a different title, oh great wanted Void Hunter?
I swear, you're always way more demanding of me than anyone else. What's wrong? Are you lost too?
Gee, I have no map yet. Oh, Valina's inclusion. That's interesting. Dang, I've been playing too much Spider-Man. I see that winning card and I want to jump into it. Yeah, I know how attack works.
Something's off with these mechs. These abandoned mechs. They've probably been affected by a singularity leakage.
Let's give them a moment to cool down. Please allow me. Ready to dance with me? Let this air come crashing down. Done. Let's keep moving.
The ether activity nearby is acting up. Could it be a singularity leakage?
Absolutely no chests at all.
Ta-da!
Oh, you know, there we go. There's no chest. Hang on, I'm
Way
fine.
more enemies around here than I expected. Remiel, how's it going on your end?
These enemies are far too strong. I couldn't possibly defeat them.
Abandoned mech beats first generation Void Hunter. Yeah, that'd make a pretty wild headline.
Speaking of which, your combat skills are improving rather slowly, aren't they?
Yeah, hey, I'm doing pretty good for someone who's always been the brains of the party. Herois, I heard that.
Oh, what the heck? That's a funny one.
Let's slow down a bit. The area's data still hasn't fully synced.
This feels like an arena fight.
Remy, wait, don't!
Yeah, wait.
Great. We still ended up in a singularity leakage.
Since we're here, let's finish this quickly.
All right, let's go, Pyrois. Her lasting flame!
Put down a set. The wind scatters the path, and you are next. All right, the enemies are dealt with. Let's keep moving.
And after all that, we still ended up entering the singularity leakage. Remiel, didn't we agree? Follow my directions and avoid singularity leakages whenever possible.
Sorry, that was my bad. It won't happen again.
I'm not like you, Remiel. You were right. When it comes to combat skills, I really haven't improved much. I've mostly just been relying on Pyrois' power. That's why I've been trying to stay away from those dangerous singularity leakages. At the very least, I don't want us getting dragged into a fight where I'd only hold you back.
If you ask me, you're being far too hard on yourself, Miss Proxy. The proxies I've known, well, there haven't been many, but among them, the only ones capable of entering a hollow and fighting in person are you and Joyous. What was it you all ended up calling him again? Ah, right. The predecessor of proxies. I'd love to see the look on his face if he ever heard that title. Look at it this way. You're already enough of a legend to stand shoulder to shoulder with the predecessor of proxies. Does that make you feel a little better?
Thanks, Remiel. But putting me on the same level as Mr. Joyous? You're giving me way too much credit.
It's not such a stretch. If you ask me, his combat skills may actually be worse than yours. He's your complete opposite. Always convinced he can handle anything. Yet the moment a real fight begins, he's the first one flat on the ground. And you're the sort of person who's already doing well, yet still quietly tells themselves it isn't enough. For a beginner, your combat skills have improved remarkably quickly. I know many of your friends excel in combat, but there's no need to measure yourself against them. Don't forget, you're proxy. You always have been, and you still are. There are many things only you can do. As for the things you can't do alone, I believe your friends will be right beside you to accomplish them together.
Remiel, where did all that come from? And no riddles. Did your chronic Riddler syndrome finally clear up?
Oh my, I thought you'd at least thank me first.
Thank you for dragging us into a singularity leakage.
For sharing a bit of old gossip about Joyous, of course. There aren't many people in this world who still remember what happened back then.
Remiel.
Now that you're feeling a little better, it's time we kept moving. The crime scene you're looking for should be just below us. As for finding a way through the singularity leakage, I'll leave that to you, my stubborn Miss Proxy.
Wait, who's being difficult here, Remiel?
Yes, I wonder, who could it be?
I'll leave the fighting to you, Remiel.
With me. As you say, Miss Proxy.
Doesn't it seem like there's more and more enemies around here?
This hardly counts as a warm-up. Feels like we're really starting to get in sync, Miss Proxy.
If I push just a little harder, I can totally keep up with you. Scorching sun! Restrain!
I'll remember your fall. Huh? Cherish the time you still have to feel regret. I know exactly why I've chosen to spread my wings once more.
Finally, it's over. Come on, let's keep moving.
Your stamina is just short of a passing grade, Miss Proxy.
There it is. That's the place from Toby's memory. Whoa. That's a strong ether activity response.
Master, I'm picking up ether activity similar to that of Toby.
So the culprit used this mech to hurt Toby. Remiel, you can't smash it to pieces. It has clues tied to the culprit.
That's asking a great deal. Fine. Understood. Huh? The wind rises.
Her lasting flame! To the blade!
Ready to dance with me? Don't get scorched by the light.
Data cross-reference complete. Master, your current location matches Toby's memory record with a 99.73% similarity rate. Site confirmed.
Looks like the culprit's long gone by now. Let's check out that weird mech first and see if we can find any clues.
Then I'll rest nearby for a bit. Data analysis isn't exactly my specialty, so I'll leave that to you and your AI assistant.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to me.
The very shall be quickly retrieve and restore the mech's operation logs.
Just as I thought. The culprit used this mech to implant potent ether into the Bamboo. And there's something else. I'm seeing traces of a virus inside the Bamboo. Was the culprit trying to control them remotely and make them commit crimes? Or maybe...
Best be quick, Miss Proxy. I damaged that mech's ether battery during the fight, so there's no telling when it might explode.
Huh? Why didn't you mention that sooner? Wait, what's this? A video? No. It looks like a photo. How is
Is
that
it a dead friend?
possible? Why is he here? No, that's not possible. He should have... Sir Pico? How could Sir Pico be here?
Huh? That image that flashed by just now, what was it? The culprit's face? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
I'm not sure, but... Ugh, this mech's data is way too corrupted. Fairy, can you recover that image from earlier?
Understood, Master. Locating anomalous image data.
Sir Pico? No, it can't be him. It's just someone who looks like him. I must be seeing things. It's probably because I saw Truvia earlier. That's why Sir Pico came to mind. I must have mistaken the culprit for him. Yeah, that has to be it. But what if? What if that really is Sir Pico?
You look pale, Miss Proxy. What happened? If we've gathered enough information, let's head back for now. No need to continue analysis here. The culprit is clearly long gone. Miss Proxy? Belle? Are you listening?
Oh, I'm fine. Just give me a little bit. I want to confirm something.
Just a rapid string of warnings left from the broken mech.
Belle, stay away from that mech.
Explosive device.
So close. Gotta figure this out. Wait! A clue! What did you do?
What did you do? You have a death wish or something? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Oh, guys are reacting.
Wait. What is this? These are unfamiliar voices. And visions.
They are the ones who once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope to Eridu.
Belly, this commendation ceremony has far too many steps. My legs are killing me from standing here. And my back itches.
Everyone is watching. Behave.
If you're going to be so proper about it, then stop replying.
Next, please welcome Colonel Mike and Lieutenant Colonel Dan of the Guard of Staves to the stage for their commendation ceremony.
Oh wait, why are you ahead of me, Belly? Shouldn't this be sorted by surname initials? Why are they using given names instead?
Because it's sorted by rank. A colonel comes before a lieutenant colonel. That makes sense, doesn't it?
These are Remiel's memories? But why am I seeing them? If I'm not mistaken, the person beside her is also one of the first-generation Void Hunters. A colonel of the Guard of Staves, Peliora Vike. Huh? And this one is
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment. Professor Archie should have already gone over the rest with you.
Relax, Sunbringer. It'll be fine. You and RK have already explained the experiment to us nearly 100 times, each in your own way.
Then can you repeat it back to me, Remiel?
Don't worry, Sunbringer. I've memorized everything for her. I'll be watching over her during the experiment as well. So, there shouldn't be any problems.
What do you mean, shouldn't? Belly, you're supposed to say it'll definitely be fine.
The Karma Core sealed within the Void Hunter weapon. At the moment, most of our research remains entirely theoretical. As for further resonating with it, Professor Archie's experimental plan remains only theoretically feasible. Belliora, Remiel, before the experiment officially begins, you may still back out at any time. No one will hold it against you.
What are you talking about, Sunbringer? Of course someone would hold it against me. If I were to back down out of fear and throw away a chance that might let us conquer the Hollows once and for all, my future self would never forgive me for it.
Sealed within a Void Hunter weapon? A Karma Core? What is that? I've never heard of it.
Ellie, you've been distracted today. What's on your mind?
Nothing in particular.
Really? Then does that mean you stepped on my feet 3 times in a row on purpose?
Ugh.
Come on, don't be so tense. We don't get to dance together every day. Just try to enjoy it, okay? I know what you're thinking, but look at me. I'm not worried at all. Because I know that in tomorrow's experiment, no matter what happens, you'll be right there with me. As you always have.
Yeah. Just like always.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed sooner. Good night, Ellie. My feathers again.
That was interesting. I wonder where also all memories then.
Where am I?
You're in someone else's home, sleeping in someone else's bed. Please tell me you don't drool in your sleep.
Remiel? Wait, is this the Enna Gang's hideout?
Correct. It looks like you're still in good shape. That whole ordeal didn't scramble your brain after all. Tell me, what did you see? Now, don't go quiet on me, Miss Proxy. Unless, are you perhaps a little too bashful to speak up? Worried you might be mistaken for a peeping Tom? I'll go first then. I saw you, your brother, and those 2
Oh, she did
classmates of
see us.
yours. What were their names again? Truvia and...
Serpico.
Serpico.
Oh, right. Sir Pico. So that's what happened between you all. No wonder you were so shaken.
Why? Why were we able to see each other's memories?
That is not a question I can answer for you. After all, I have only experienced it twice myself.
Twice?
Mm-hmm. The previous time was when I retrieved Thaumiel from within you. I was really caught off guard, too. I had no idea what was happening. It felt like a flood of memories that weren't my own poured into my mind all at once. Though it seems you have no recollection of it whatsoever. Maybe you were already on the verge of losing consciousness then, and felt nothing at all? it seems I am the one who'll be mistaken for a voyeur. For the record, I didn't mean to pry. So, can you tell me now? What exactly did you see?
I saw you, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer. You were talking about something called a karma core, and after that...
Not long after that, Belly died. I killed her with my own hands.
Remiel...
I'm sorry, Belle. I know I was the one who brought this up, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should head back to Amber Hall.
The data from the Ruflux stones requires further analysis and organization, and you shouldn't make your friends who are near as well. It's deadline voiced. Alright, Remiel ushers you to the elevator entrance, and you take the elevator back to near the front roof of Brentford Street. You shall all leave at Remiel's place.
Does everyone in that covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like restless ghosts?
I'm simply concerned about your mental state, Remiel.
Then this is the worst possible time to appear. I can at least pretend you don't exist if you just stay away.
Sorry.
If you are truly sorry, then disappear. Now. You knew all along that Faith and I would have that strange resonance, didn't you? I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes, I knew all along that she would have an anomalous resonance with you. The part of you that's already fused with the karma core. But I'm sorry. I did not expect the two of you to see fragments of each other's memories because of it.
Fine. Since you are being so sincere, I will forgive you this once. So, why did you show up this time? Surely you didn't come all this way just to apologize.
After your previous encounter with Eldreda, I'm sure you realize what the three Sunbringers of Rose Califa truly are.
Perhaps. I'm not drawing any conclusions here, but I have a fairly good guess. Sunbringer. She always did have a habit of taking things too far.
What's your plan then?
My plan? Well, how about a short summer vacation here in Rose Califer for now?
Remiel, I hate to remind you again, but time is running out.
Though, to be honest, I don't think you need to be in such a hurry. I know that storm you foresaw better than you ever will. And I also know when it will arrive. And before it's finally here, let me rest a while longer. In this city in the sky, opportunities like this don't come often, so I just want to take one more good look at the ideal city my old friend poured her life's work into building. And at the final gift she left for this world.
Interesting.
I've never seen Remiel look that sad before. What really happened between Remiel, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer? Never mind. Now's not the time to get stuck on that. I should head back to Amber Hall and check the data we collected.
Oh right, I've done my dailies. Shoot. Alright, I'll just quickly pop in and those.
Forget your troubles and let time melt away.
I'm always ready to deploy a delicious meal. Just give the word. Roar! Getting pretty late out there. Wanna authorize extra whipped cream? Roar!
never turn you down.
How can I help?
You know I would never turn you down.
Here we go again. I see edge.
Hang on. Now.
Belle, you're finally back.
Huh? Wise, what's wrong? Why do you look so tense?
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the Retroflux zone. If Remiel hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and go looking for you.
Sorry. That was my fault. I should have let you know first. Wait, how did Remiel know my phone password? Did she learn it back then, too?
So, what exactly happened after we lost contact with you?
You explained to Weiss what happened after you returned from the bottom floor of the Retroflux scene.
You shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants actually do something like that?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But Remiel said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Thaumiel was there both times. But you've spent quite some time with Remiel before, and nothing like this has happened, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be something else besides the ocular implants and Thaumiel.
How about we go ask Lady Dracena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatment, so she may know more about this.
Anyway, check my dog. Came back.
The night after tomorrow? Why then?
Lady Dracena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations as well.
Lady Dracena's hosting it herself. Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue has already been resolved?
Most likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled it. I heard there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Linvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrom. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium. Do you think that person who looked like Sir Pico could really have been...
No, Belle. There's no chance it was him. You know he's already...
Yeah.
It's all right. I understand. Seeing Truvia again was bound to stir up old memories. But that's all in the past now. Sir Pico, Helios Academy, they're gone.
Jeez, Wise. How come you look even more upset than I do? Come on, that's enough doom and gloom for one night. Time for bed. We worked way too hard to fix our sleep schedule. Let's not mess it up again.
You're one to talk. Get some rest. And no playing phone games under the covers. Got it?
I sleeps.
Before bed, maybe I should take another look at the data from the Retroflux zone. If I'm lucky, I might find something that tells me who the culprit really is.
You sit in front of the HDD and completely lose track of time. Late at night.
Belle? Your light's still on. Are you still working? Belle? I told her to go to bed early, and yet... What are these papers scattered here?
Notice, these are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intentions. Additional notice, Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Deep sleep is highly probable. Suggestion. Second Assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake Master.
I know, Fairy. She needs some good rest. I'll handle it from here. That's what the Second Assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second Assistant will complete it under Supreme Assistant's direction.
All right. I'm counting on you then, Supreme Assistant. Fairy, give me a quick summary of everything we've established so far.
Understood. Displaying all current findings and analysis for Second Assistant. Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities are of limited use for further deduction. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangu victim, he also set a specific activation time and activation location.
So for the culprit, what matters is the time and location, not the victims' identities.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity leakage.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently. I want to see when and where each occurred.
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's internal network.
Wait, Fairy. Why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us? Just stick to the public records.
Too late, Second Assistant. Intrusion and search processes complete. A complete schematic has been generated for Second Assistant, with all singularity leakage times and locations marked.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflux zone, the CCD. Looking at the map, they appear to be randomly scattered around Buastrom. Oh, right. I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's still a window where it can be reactivated.
Affirmative. Such events exist in archived records.
Fairy, could you mark the locations of these reactivated singularity leakages as well?
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map for Second Assistant.
Huh. The positions changed a lot. No wonder it took so long for Lady Dracena to deal with the CCD's singularity leakage problem. Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity, both in time and location. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real space to expand accordingly.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap. Wait, does that mean... Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singularity leakages came closest to overlapping.
Understood. Generating new analysis results for Second Assistant.
This is it. This has to be it.
How long was I out for? Fairy, I said wake me up after a bit. Oh, Wise! What are you doing here?
That's not important. Barry and I have figured out the culprit's true intent in creating singularity leakages. Come take a look. This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week, 3 days after we rescued Toby. All the singularity leakages overlap with one another, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scommel Hollow all the way to Buastrum's main urban district.
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from Scommel Hollow to Buastrum. Wait, Gerta Blulu?
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gerta Blulu into Buastrum's urban district. When you encountered it, it was clearly attracted to singularity leakages.
But what happens after that? Once Gerta Blulu is inside Buastrum's urban district, then what? And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrum right now, why hasn't anyone spotted it yet?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of singularity leakages and investigate on site.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and find a new lead.
After staying the night twice, he rests for a few hours. Soon another morning arrives.
I don't think I slept very well. Whatever. I should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
Belle! There you are! Wise already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at all!
Alright, time to investigate the site. We'll start at the energy hub and follow the singularity leakages one by one until we track down either the culprit or Gerta Blulu.
Right. Fairy and I will stay here and provide remote support, as always. Belle, if you end up running into the culprit or Gerta Blulu, your safety comes first. Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Don't worry, Wise. I'll be extra careful. Promise.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Wise. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Belle and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy. You're on your own, buddy.
No problem! A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
Wow. Seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go!
Then hit the energy hub with Billy and Cecile. Following the path of singularity leakages appears, finally you make your way deeper into the energy hub. Eventually you arrive in front of a strange fissure. This should be the end of the path. You carefully step aside and you can find yourselves facing.
Belle, we're here. Stay sharp. If things go south, just run. Huh? Where are we? Did we we end up back in Buastrum?
It looks like an office.
This place feels really familiar. Wait, isn't this Lady Dracena's office? Felina brought me here before.
Huh? Lady Dracena's office? So Gertrude Lulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracena never mentioned anything like that.
This is so strange. We expected the Singularity Leakage Trail to lead into Buastrum. But why Lady Dracena's office of all places? Hmm? Wait! Footsteps outside! Hide! Now!
We can fucking hide when the store opens.
You startled me. What are you all doing here?
Oh, well, actually, Belle! You explain.
Tell the agency you discovered so far how you arrived here from the energy hub.
I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before. If your speculation is correct, then Gerta Blulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrum right now. And if that's the case, then it all makes sense. Huh? Lady Dracena? Do you have any other clues? Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office. Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Gerta Blulu is most likely... Belle, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all, their identities... Huh? It's okay, Lady Dracena. We're all friends here. There won't be any trouble. I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets. The fewer people who know, the better. Especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh, Lady Dracena.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently.
Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Belle and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest. Once we're done, someone will escort Belle back to you.
Right away, no problem, Lady Dracena. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right now. We already stopped listening.
See how easily it believed.
Something feels off somehow. Why am I being treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracena send them away like that? Should I call Billy and Cecilia back here? What is it, Belle? Something on your mind? It's nothing, Lady Dracena. Come here, Belle. I'll tell you what happened that night. That night, I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around here. Now that you mention it, yeah, I can still feel a faint trace of ether in this room. Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time. Lady Dracena, do these documents have something to do with what happened? Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand. CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data daily reports. These don't really have anything in common, do they? What's going on? My eyes just... Huh? Wait, that ethereal broke in here days ago. So why is there still ether residue? And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like behind me.
Shit.
I knew it. You're not Lady Dracena. What the heck are you?
Lady Dracena. I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Oof, holy shit.
Truvia! No. No, no, no!
Move, now!
I was not expecting that. That was abrupt. Take the CCD of hissing alarm sounds again and again.
Lady Dracena, are you unharmed? We received word that something inside the CCD... Is that... Miss Truvia? How did this...
Sigrid? Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
You're gonna
Yes,
blame
Lady Dracena.
Belle, aren't
This
you?
is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Belle.
Belle? Lady Dracena, forgive my boldness, but do you mean... Miss Belle gravely wounded Miss Truvia?
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep animosity between Belle and Truvia. But I believe Belle must have acted on impulse. She would never do this otherwise. In any case, our first priority is to find Belle and get to the bottom of this. She just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you to handle this, Sigrid?
She's good.
Sigrid, is something troubling you?
Ah, my apologies, Lady Dracena. I will find Belle at once and bring her back to you.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Sigrid. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now. We don't want our guests who've just arrived to feel any unnecessary panic.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
Go, Sigrid. Go fulfill your duty. Find her, arrest her, and then bring her
Was
back
Dracena
to
actually
me.
dead, or? So meanwhile, somewhere in the city of the skies.
Irois! Why? Why did you pull me back? Truvia, she was right there. Why wouldn't you let me save her?
Because she's beyond saving.
Huh?
Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way to save her. And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer, we cannot face it on our own.
But aren't you powerful, Pyrois? You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois! So why? Why didn't you use that power to save her?
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Earth's Caliphate buried alongside your old classmate? Acting on impulse won't save her. And it won't help you either. Take some time to clear your head in the rain before that thing finds you. And then go do what only you can do. What you have to do.
Something only I can do. But
You're
right
proxy.
now, I can't do anything.
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day. How did you end up like this?
Remiel, why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive. So, how did you manage to end up in such a mess? All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? You'll catch a cold. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back now would be walking straight into a trap. In that case, why not come to my place for a while? At least I can give you somewhere to sleep. don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes.
When she attacked Unven, because Unven is also irritable.
Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The Bamboo built it for me. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Miss Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Romeo.
Since when did you become so obedient? That isn't like you at all. If you really want to show your thanks, here, it's your turn.
Romeo hands over another clean towel as she speaks.
My turn? To do what?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. There are spots I can't reach on my own. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off. Now it's your turn to return the favor.
Okay.
Switch places with Romeo and sit behind her.
You know, Belle, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
Wet wings must feel really uncomfortable, right?
Yes. Honestly, it's miserable and such a hassle to manage. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this strange smell that I can never wash out. So, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, there are always spots I can't reach. Before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
Huh? Wait, hold up. How on earth could you just barge into someone else's bed? Wouldn't she be furious?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belly did notice me, she was absolutely furious. And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Slowly drying the spots that were still damp. Belle, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, in a sense, it isn't entirely wrong. After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core? Inside the Void Hunter's weapons?
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a Karma Core, found only within an Enchainer. According to RK, a Karma Core differs from an ordinary Ether Core. It doesn't form naturally. It is something made directly by the Creator. The Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within Hollows, and used them as the cores to create the Enchainers of the Great Hollows. That's the gist of it, at least. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the Enchainers. But the Karma Core itself could not be destroyed. RK and Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core once and for all, while allowing humanity to harness the power within it. In the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porceloy. And from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons actually comes from the Creator?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, humanity might finally overcome the Hollows once and for all. So, when RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's plan?
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that accursed name for as long as I live. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Cores sealed within our weapons.
They fused you with a Karma Core? Then, that means...
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu.
This is very flame chase.
Looking back, I can hardly believe I fell for RK's lies so easily.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes. Belly and I were the final participants. Or rather, the final test subjects. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only I'd realized what she was thinking sooner.
Ramiel...
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new Enchainer. As for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Thaumiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half Enchainer. Maybe, deep down, I'm just not ready to give up my life so easily. In the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation. I didn't fully awaken from the seal in Persena's Hollow until about a year ago.
The power of temporal patterns?
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place? That's an example. The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the Karma Core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on a smaller scale. But that little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those 3 Sunbringers. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an Enchainer, I still have to...
feels a bit. It's all like it's pictured. It's like the expression.
Never mind. Enough about me. Why am I even telling you all of this? Still, now that I've told you so much.
There was a surprising rain scene in It's
your turn.
Huh? My turn again. Wait, to do what?
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round of our little Q&A game. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So I went ahead and answered anyway. Now, it's your turn.
I wasn't even going to ask anything. You just started talking.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, they don't weigh on you quite as much anymore. Or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started? Let me think.
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Wise and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Masyant, the head of High Ambitions Corp. On top of that, they were excellent students. It didn't take long for them to become the talk of the academy. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time, and before long, we became close friends. Back then, we were full of big dreams. We wanted to fully understand the Hollows, maybe even conquer all 6 Great Hollows, or as our teachers like to put it, seize the sun called Helios. Later, because the 4 of us had the top grades, we became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico, he died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambitions' rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again like that. Wise and I were both badly injured at the time, but we still wanted to go back to the ruins of Helios, and save as many people as we could. We begged Truvia for High Ambitions' help. We were willing to guide them through the Hollows, willing to do whatever they asked of us, but she refused, without a moment's hesitation. What happened after that is kind of a blur. But on that day, no one made it out of Helios alive, except Wise and me. Then, in Rose Califer, I saw Truvia again. We talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt like she was talking about someone else's life. I don't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's or...
Perhaps it was your own. The you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. The one who never managed to forgive themselves. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes, you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah, there won't be another chance. Truvia, she was killed by Dracena. By that thing pretending to be Dracena.
Something Pretending to be Tracina? Belle, what exactly happened before I found you? Will you tell me?
Everything happened inside the CC.
I see. So that means Tracina, the youngest of the Sunbringers, had already... No. Judging from the timeline and the outcome, perhaps not yet.
Suddenly, a commotion erupts outside. Hardy then steps in front of shouting echoes from the door.
What's going on out there?
I'm not sure. Let's go find out.
Go back. It's nothing there. Here.
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Is that secret?
Oh, how did Secret find who we don't do? Duties only goes for it is secret. Please don't come any closer. There's nothing
I am
here.
afraid I cannot comply. I know Miss Belle is here, and I have come to take her back. Please do not stand in the way of my duty.
Secret. She won't be easy to fool. Belle, hide for now. I'll think of something. Belle? What are you doing?
Sigrid, leave them out of this. I'm right here.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Miss Belle.
But... I'm sorry. I can't go back with you.
You're on your own and leave your mouth. No, hurry and hide. This isn't dangerous.
Well, since Belle has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face-to-face meeting, would it not, Deputy Director of Airspace Patrol?
Remiel. Now that is an unexpected development. Miss Belle, Lady Dracena has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened inside the CCD. So please, come back with me. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldrada...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here, you'll be the only one who dies.
How can you be so sure before you actually try?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. Hardly a saint to begin with. But are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet controlled by that monster without ever learning the truth?
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for riddles.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it, don't you? Then I'll tell you outright. The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Belle? I thought you'd figured it out already.
How did you even come to that conclusion? I know it definitely wasn't Lady Dracena, but Gerta Blulu? There's no way.
That is quite a story you've come up with, Remiel.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, "How dare you slander Lady Dracena?" followed by you charging straight at me with your spear. I was quite prepared for that. Or could it be you've suspected all along that the Sunbringer at the CCD might not be the real one?
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps? Of course, there was also my trust in Belle, and a little reasoning. According to Belle's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Dracena's office. Then the false Dracena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal and attempted to silence Belle for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too, and became her first target. After that, Sigrid, Dracena ordered you to bring Belle back to the CCD and uncover the truth. Have I got that right?
Yeah. Sigrid, I know it's hard to believe, but that's what I saw with my own eyes.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Belle's description, I assumed Lady Dracena's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Belle's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple enchainer larvae, it is entirely possible that either Gertablulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially fused with Dracena.
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. Good. That saves me a fair bit of explanation. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today. That would also explain why Gertablulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous. Had it appeared in Buastrum, it couldn't possibly have gone unnoticed. So, either it was Gertablulu or a 3rd enchainer larva we haven't discovered yet. It attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no reason to keep impersonating her. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like,
Say.
2 people fighting over the same controller. Dracena's consciousness and Gertablulu's consciousness coexist in the same body, competing for control of both the body and the karma core. Judging by the current situation, it seems Gertablulu has the upper hand.
That is still nothing more than speculation. And if Miss Belle deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that I wasn't lying.
It's all right, Belle. I believe you, and I believe everything you've told me. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but no one is allowed to lie. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room for us to talk. Wouldn't you agree?
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course. So, interested? There's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The Retroflux Zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding here.
Oh? And here I thought you would let me go on purpose.
I never expected the Airspace Patrol surveillance network to have such a glaring blind spot.
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with a whole colony of Bangbu either.
I was pretty shocked when I first got here too.
All right, let's save the small talk for later. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gertablulu. Or rather, what to do about Dracena. First of all, the enemy has already taken control of the CCD. That effectively gives it access to Roskalifer's communications network as well. In other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now. If we do, it'll notice us almost immediately.
Lady Dracaena did give orders to keep a close watch on any unusual communication signals within the island.
See? The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof. No offense to horse tyrants, of course.
Go on.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real problem is how to do it quietly. Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused with the Karma Core. If we act rashly, worst case, everyone in Roskalifer ends up witnessing Lady Dracaena turn into an ethereal. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracaena, to Roskalifer, all we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Roskalifer's order and stability.
Why wouldn't I? This is the utopia my friend built with her own hands.
Remiel's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained without drawing any attention. Sneaking back into the CCD again probably won't work. Even if Sigrid helped us and cleared out all the guards, the imposter would catch on the moment she did anything out of the ordinary. Unless we could somehow lure the imposter out of the CCD and into somewhere isolated. Somewhere no one would notice. Wait. Remiel, Sigrid, I've got it! A way to deal with that imposter without anyone ever finding out.
Oh?
Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests in its reception hall. It's supposed to be hosted by Lady Dracaena herself, which means she's definitely going to be there.
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing our way into the CCD. That would save us a great deal of trouble.
But, Miss Bell, with so many guests around, how do you plan to stay unnoticed?
What if a singularity leakage appeared just as the imposter made its appearance? Or maybe a passage formed from multiple singularity leakages? If that's how it got into Buastrum, then we could use the same trick to send it back. And if there just happened to be no airspace patrol soldiers patrolling the Hollow at the time, then nobody would notice, right?
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Miss Bell. How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD reception hall at that exact time?
Yesterday, Remiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those singularity leakages are being created. I think I can make something similar. If we keep it under control, nobody at the banquet will be in any danger.
Fighting fire with fire, are we?
Yeah, as long as we have stable hollow observation data to run the calculations. Oh, wait, no. I don't have the HDD with me, and I can't reach Wise or Fairy either. So how am I supposed to get stable hollow observation data?
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong, Belle.
If you are concerned about obtaining stable hollow observation data, while I am not an expert in that field, I should still be able to offer some assistance. There is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process Rosetta data. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned on site and never retrieved.
If that equipment still works, then that might just do it. But without Databoo handling the calculations, it'd probably take forever.
So many Databoo outside.
The Enna Gang's Bangboo! Most of the Enna Gang's Bangboo used to be CCD Databoo. If they're willing to help us.
Don't you remember, Belle? In their eyes, Those 3 Sunbringers are all imposters. Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, Prophet Boo should be willing to do me this favor. That leaves one final question. How are we supposed to get into Scommel Hollow without tipping off the imposter?
Was it simultaneously been remote into a signal?
Why are you both suddenly looking at me like that?
Oh, nothing. I simply thought a certain airspace patrol deputy director might be able to get us into Scommel Hollow.
At first light tomorrow, I will return here and find a way to get you to Rosewick. I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all the assistance I can offer. And if I discover that everything you have told me is false, I will personally answer for tonight's decision, whatever the cost.
Cigarettes was just
Before I leave, there is one final matter I would like to confirm with you, Remiel.
Mm-hmm.
You once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada. Why, then, are you going to such lengths to save Lady Dracena?
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. They're all gifts Sunbringer left behind for the world. I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be destroyed by monsters from who knows where.
So you say something was, I'll let you and Remiel spend some time with you. I think the Prophet Boo wrestles you for a while, but eventually agrees your request. Okay, you better get some rest while you can. Everything depends on tomorrow. Okay. My rest so well. After a crisis like here, previously didn't come easy for you. You doing alright, dear fellow wanted criminal? Not bad, you? Me? Well, I'm fairly used to this situation already, so I'm fine of course. That's not what I'm talking about. Or your physical condition. Are you worried about me because I mentioned my achievement transformation? Relax, I'm tougher than you think. I can feel myself slipping slowly and irreversibly towards the physical chamber, but I'm not about to turn into some monster anytime soon. You can rest assured I won't snap at a title while we are working together. We're using Tamiyao's strength to worsen your achievement transformation. Well, I'd be lying to say it doesn't. The more I use Tamiyao, the stronger the previous corruption. But I need a power, so there's no reason for me to hold back. Don't worry, Mr. Worrywart. My companion provided me with some specially made medicine. If the corruption gets too gnarly, I'll hide myself in the forming medicine right now. Just like a visible. Is this just your perceptiveness coming into play, or are you holding a grudge? But you're not wrong. A week ago, the back-to-back fight really pushed me right through the vision, barely keep the corruption in check. The corruption will show on my skin. Trust me, you don't want to see it. Honestly, I don't want anyone to see me play more monstrous and ugly. I'd rather die. So sorry for running. It took a week by finding those symbols of the control. Ren. Feels like we got way off track. Maybe your brooding vibes are rubbing off on yourself. Anyway, time is for now. You should get some rest and take better care of yourself. I'll tell you tomorrow. You really can't sleep, I don't mind. I did. Ramiel's bed, this is where she slept while lying with the skeleton. No idea where she got this bed, but the retro blood zone where everything is at the moment. This thing stands out. Finally carved and decorated the wall with plushies and little trinkets. It's over running. Comfort. The bed bears a relaxing fragrance. Not mostly enough to swallow the naturally shed feathers. I'm suddenly curious of how the bed feels. I'm sure you can honor the ball back in the start, but you didn't really get a chance to appreciate it. Try touching the bed. The bed's still warm. Of it. Things that big she can probably only sleep face down at night. It was a bit disrespectful to throwing the line of oh, never mind. Huh. On the table sits a small package of blackboard, sketched with rough and skeleton and a few marked tools. Looks like Ramiel uses it to work out the infiltration and escape plans. Also, you see some marked conditions for the areas of subplans, significant for what kind of conditions are these. Hold on, boring bread-cheese, scones, apple moments, why is every single one of these a food place? Also, there's no saying remember to send Griff out early to line up for the limited edition tank with the roaring bread-cheese. She got her priorities. Idle arcade machines. 3 arcade machines sit in the corner of the room. Given Ramiel's love for arcade games, they probably didn't in this place. She'd probably haul them in from somewhere. The pile string of fighters flippers on display reminds you of the you and her talk about it that night in the Hollow Champion competition. Actually, you've been itching to play a match with her ever since she brought these machines in, she's in the same line. Looking closely, the arcade machines already thus, yes, there's no one in this field to match her. When we get through this crisis in one piece, let's challenge her to a showdown in the arcade. Alright, so I'm gonna end my stream here and then tomorrow I'll try I think I'm checking the last act. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it. Oh, let's talk a little bit. That's splash right there. I saw her coming over, I thought I was done for. Who are you talking about? Lady secret because I was standing down at the elevator when I saw her walking straight towards me. I was wondering something like last time this is where we crossed paths, maybe I can find some clues. And then she found the elevator, so that's she found the place. No, actually, she spent forever poking around the home room and it seemed that she totally missed the elevator switch. I thought I was in here, but she actually figured it all out from the start. She stumbled on the way out and then sent her crashing right through the wall and dropped straight down the elevator shaft. She must have popped this as the entrance earlier and decided to skip the switch. I wanted to call her the legendary secret. She's so shocked and scared the circus out of it. I think she probably just slipped and fell. So she got luck. That's an entire ability, she has luck on the side. Round Little Robot's the best, it runs and jumps. Round Little Robot's awesome, it can get anywhere. Robots are awesome, so is the bank fixed them. Legendary Repair Master Mind for World War 1. Of course, the Repair Master never hesitates to land out ridiculously with masterpieces. Smooth Ride is the best compliment. If through it now. You just say you put a bank in there. What's the deal? Wasn't that guy sent by the boss? No way, no how. The boss made it so clear the area behind this door is absolutely seriously dangerous. That's what I thought. No, and no bank was allowed inside, period. Open the door for Banggu, really cut it down. But he spoke fluent in Nargan slang and he was a script writer sent by the boss to gather material. The boss must have altered him here. I think he's one of us, but what's he wearing? Let me think, he was wearing a grey white tile cap and a thick hat with dark navy suit and a brown scarf. Wait up, he's not wearing the Anna Gang badge? Did I actually just get played? You dummy, it's up to this. Got a call for script to crash the team. Terminals should write an outfit. It's kept up, huh? You are feeling a little worried because no way these people will help open the door. No other way to activate it. It's behind the gun. so with that, I'm gonna end my stream today. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I will do my best to hop back in tomorrow and try and clear all this as fast as I can. Alright, see you all next time. Bye.